huge dip in their odds for next season. DraftKings set Golden State's over-under at 47.5 wins, with Klay Thompson and KD dealing with major injuries and free agency looming. The Warriors have won at least 50 games, though, for 6 straight seasons. So, Shannon, given that, over or under 47.5 wins for Golden State, your take on that?
Skip Healy, our producer, called last night, and he asked me, we were going over the possible rundown for today. And he said, the over-under of Golden State, what do you think it's going to be? I said, Healy, they call me Snake Out Willie. He's like, what do you mean by that? I said, I can call it before it happens. I said, 48.
How did you lose all those cases of
Let me tell my story.
I don't get it. You call it before it happens, you lose every time. Go ahead.
On technicalities.
On technicalities.
I said 48.
Okay.
They say 47.5. Now, Danny Sheridan, he consults with me sometimes.
Does he?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He called me sometimes and said, hey, Shay, what you think about this right here?
I know Danny pretty well. I'll have to call him and check on that.
Skip, I'm going to go over.
Yeah.
I said 48. I just believe that Steph Curry, he's going to prove that, he wants to show that, okay, look, yeah, we were a great team when we had a healthy KD and Steph, but we're just more than one or two players. Draymond will be Draymond. I expect Draymond to have one of those near triple-double seasons as far as rebounds and points, because, he's going to be asked to do even more than what he normally does. It's not going to just be good enough to be the glue or be the engine. He's going to need to score, because someone's going to have to help Steph with the scoring load. Now, I don't know if they can sign Boogie. I guess they can only give Boogie $6.4 million, only a 20% raise of what he had last year. I think he made $5 million, 5.3. Some other team could offer him more. Does he like it there? Does he feel that he'll have a bigger role in the offense now that Klay is going to be out at least half to three-quarters of the season? KD is out. We know whether or not he resigns. We know he's gone for the next year. So I'm going to say they'll win 48 games. So that's what I'm sticking with. I'm sticking with that. Steph Curry was successful before KD. He going to be successful after. I don't know about winning any more championships, but he still will be a very good player. He'll be a great player like he is.
So the big X factor in this equation is how soon will Klay Thompson come back if, in fact, he stays with Golden State and doesn't sign with the Clippers or somebody.
Well, right? they're gonna max him out, so he's not going anywhere.
I'm going to educated guess he's going to stay put.
Okay.
And they're not staying put because they're going across the Bay Bridge to the Chase Center, and it's going to be the best arena in all of basketball.
Yep.
So you have that as a drawing card, as an attraction. So if I know Klay Thompson, I say he'll be back by January. So if he
in
starts,
6 months
from
ACL,
I think so. I saw Adrian Peterson do it, and this guy is the ultimate warrior. Warrior.
And that's what got everybody tainted. Yeah. Because everybody look at what Adrian Peterson, when he came back and he put 2,097 yards and won the MVP. Skip, that's unprecedented. Doctors would advise you against that.
I saw Klay Thompson run out of the locker room and shoot 2 free throws and then run back down the court like he was good to go.
And then you saw
they're like, no, you got to come out. And he's like, no, I'm good.
No.
I can run.
Yeah.
I saw him running up the tunnel, up the runway.
Oh. And then when it settled in, he realized, like, oh, man.
Man, I don't know. I'm not betting against this guy.
January, Skip?
I could see January for him. But whatever, down the stretch, he's going to be back. February, I don't know. Even if he's back by March, the point about this team is I'm not writing them off to win the West next year.
Write them off.
Okay? Yeah. Well, you better write them off. You got 50 cases in due.
You used to use a typewriter. You remember they had that whiteout product, Skip, before they used it. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, because I never typoed.
Oh, well, you know what? See, this is what I can't. This is why I can't. This is why I can't with you.
Yeah, you can't win. I say DeMarcus goes back. I think he had a lot of fun there. I think he liked the system. The system now will revolve around him. And if you got Steph on a mission to come up bigger than he did in the playoffs, because he is now seriously doubted. He did have the shot to win it, to force a Game 7, and he missed it.
Right.
And he missed it badly. I'm making Steph Curry my early favorite for next year's MVP.
Over.
MVP.
Under 47.
He's won 2 MVPs already. Why wouldn't this be on a platter for him to be the MVP next year?
Well, you're going to have to get, in order for him to win the MVP, Skip, you're going to have to be somewhere around 45, somewhere around 47 to 50 wins, and he's going to have an unbelievable season.
I think he's capable.
Because Russ, you remember, Skip, Russ was the 4th or 5th seed, but he had an average of triple-double.
Okay.
So he's going to have to do something like that. It doesn't strike me as he doesn't strike me as a guy that can do that night in and night out like Russ. His motor doesn't run like that to chase down rebounds and do all those things.
First ever unanimous MVP. How
Yes.
did he do that? Because he revolutionized the game shooting threes, right?
But here's the thing, Skip. Remember, though, if he does that again, we've already seen him do 50, 40, 90. Russ got the triple-double, and he's not even thought of in the MVP consideration because he's already done it. So what does Steph do that's going to make people like, he needs to be the MVP?
Draymond is back. And I don't love Draymond the way he played in the finals, but I do love him in the regular
man averaged almost a triple-double.
He's good, man.
12, 10, and 9.
Yeah, so Steph, Draymond, Iggy's coming back. I know it looks like he's sometimes a shell of himself, but if he stays reasonably healthy, he is a big contributor to this because I thought he played really big in a couple of finals games.
He did, but that was the thing, though, Skip. That was a couple of games. That's over 7 games. Now you got to multiply that over 82 games. How well can he play? How often? Because if he has to start, because remember now, he was coming off the bench. Now you're going to possibly move him into a starting role, and you're going to ask him to do more. Is he capable of doing that over the long haul?
Over the long haul, this Golden State team is going to be a big problem for LeBron and AD.
Ain't no problem. That's going to be no problem.
Big problem.
No problem.
Big problem.
Small problem.
Yeah.
Minute problem.
Steve Kerr's a really good coach. I still like this team. It is not dead
Skip,
yet.
stop.
You know what? Draymond was right. We ain't dead yet.
Skip, we don't know how good a coach Steve Kerr is because he's had Kevin Durant, he's had Steph, he's had Clay, he's had Draymond. We're about to find out now, though.
No, you think he's going to get exposed?
And
I don't.
I say we're going to find out just how good of a coach he is. Let me ask you a question. Name the coach you think that couldn't win an NBA title with Steph, Clay, Draymond, and KD.
You.
Look here. Mike Brown went undefeated in the playoffs coaching that team. How did he do in L.A.?
Easy to mess it up.
How did he do in L.A.?
When you got that many
How did he do without LeBron?
Yeah.
You know, he won 60-plus games with LeBron by himself. Imagine having all 4 of them. I guarantee you I
He
win a
was the
championship.
assistant coach on LeBron's team. LeBron coaches LeBron.
Don't do that, Skip.
Well, he does. You know it.
All I know is that I guarantee you, a healthy Clay, a healthy KD with Draymond and Steph, I can coach him to a title.
Think so?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's not about X and O's. It's about managing the egos.
Yeah, but yours would get in the way.
No.
Well, the Warriors certainly have some big questions and holes to fill with.
I know who don't have any questions.
It'll be interesting to see what they turn up and decide.
Guess who doesn't have questions, Skip?
Who?
You know who.
Who? Those guys?
Right up.
All right.
They already made their one move. Now
Up
everybody's
next,
going to make like
gentlemen.
3 moves.
Will
got more
we
moves to
ever
make, too.
see LaMelo Ball in the NBA?
Yeah.
Skip and Shannon, they're going to chew on that one coming up next.